I don't know why it always feels so hard to record after I haven't recorded for a very long time. But I am a little bit camera shy, and I'm just gonna push through it. You guys. I'm just kidding. But hi, I am back in New York. Been back in New York for almost 2 weeks. And I took a little bit of a break from filming just because I had to catch up on a lot of videos from my trip. And I've also been by myself. Yoni hasn't been in New York with me. He's actually coming back tomorrow afternoon. So I've been living alone the last almost 2 weeks. And it's been quite interesting, to say the least. I actually have never lived on my own before. The first time that I moved out of my family apartment or my family's house in Seattle was to live with Yoni, and then ever since then I've just been living with him, and we've had like here and there like a week or a couple days or something on our own, but it's never been for this long, and it's been quite interesting because I don't know, I'm just realizing what it's like for people that I know in my life that do live on their own without a partner. And it is definitely an interesting dynamic in the sense that I'm just so used to having someone around all the time that it feels strange to just constantly be by myself at home and in this space. This morning I hung out with my friend Taya. We went and got some coffee and caught up because I hadn't seen her in a while because she had been traveling. And then I was traveling, and we just kind of haven't seen each other in a good part of the summer. So it was really nice to see her and catch up, and as always we got like super carried away, and we ended up spending most of the morning together just chit-chatting. Then I got home and I've been working. I don't know what's going on, if New York is like not trying to decide right now whether or not it is fall yet, because it was so hot and humid out today, but it looked like it was supposed to be cold because it was rainy, it was gloomy, it was super dark in the morning, but it was so hot and humid, and I'm kind of over it. I'm ready to lean into fall. I'm ready to wear my long pants and my sweaters and my jackets and be cozy and drink hot coffee and tea. And if you're wondering why I'm sitting like this, is because I have kind of this is just like what you do when you're living alone and your partner, who is usually living with you, is not home for quite a while. You randomly just decide to reconfigure your entire living space. So I moved the couch here. I just feel like putting the couch here makes the living space feel more separated from the kitchen. Something about this makes it feel much more like its own individual room in this open concept room, and it encourages me to look for either a bench or some type of seating that could go right here, and it would kind of encourage more of a conversation area, conversation pit. We have all the paintings and all the things that we still have to put on the walls. I haven't done as much as I proposed to myself that I was gonna do while Yoni wasn't in town, just because I also had a lot of work to do. I had to edit my videos coming back into the city. So I've been kind of a hermit at home, but also leaning into some new things, which is where my artwork comes in. Don't ask me what this is, okay? Don't question it. Don't make any rude comments in the comments, please. I have just been experimenting. I've been having a fun time playing around with some painting, because when was the last time I played around painting? Was probably in high school. Since I probably mentioned before, Yoni and I want to make a huge, really large painting that will go on this wall, and I'm talking quite big because we have a lot of surface area to cover. Because of that, I decided why not get a smaller canvas and a bunch of different acrylic paint and see how the paint behaves. Like, I haven't painted in years. It's kind of like a whole new language. I was talking to my friend Taya today, who is an artist herself. She makes beautiful ceramics. She made this, which is my favorite mug, or I should say cup, because it doesn't have a handle, but I love this cup. And I was asking her, like, as an artist, how does she think about, you know, like choosing colors and and the glaze for all of her pieces. And I was just kind of picking her brain because as I was trying to, I don't know, do something on a canvas, I realized how in my head I was getting. This is a medium that I haven't practiced at all, if ever. And it feels really uncomfortable because I don't know how to speak it. I don't know how to like control what's happening. I kept finding myself overthink, is this good? What is this? Like, this color's ugly. And just judging what I was doing on the canvas so harshly. And yeah, it was interesting to assess how I was reacting to me just like playing around with paint on a canvas. I think it's gonna be a really helpful medium for me to practice not overthinking and not judging something that I do. And obviously there's so much more to do in our apartment, and I'm just waiting for Yoni to get back so we can continue with our projects. There's a lot that I want to do because I want to host dinner parties and I want to host people at our apartment, and I think that we can really create a space that encourages like sociability and connection, and I don't know, having people come over. And I want to build an environment in which I want my friends to be in our space. And besides that, I've just been living life. I am trying to get back into a routine and do things around the house. I started reading this, which is so good. I'm not even that far in. I think I'm 40 pages in. I was reading it earlier today, but I have had this book for quite a while and I've heard so many people talk about it, and I'm really glad that I finally decided to get into it because I'm barely 40 pages in, as I said, and really enjoying it. I'm actually gonna read for a little bit. I wanted to take a break because I've been editing. I posted a video. I have an event that I'm going to a little bit later, so I wanted to just kind of take a second. I call Yoni, see where he's at, because he's coming tomorrow afternoon. So right now it's I think 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. in Paris because he's flying out of Paris. I'm very excited for him to come home because I feel like life doesn't feel whole until he's also where I am. So yeah, not to get all cheesy, but it's true. So as I said, I am getting ready to go to a work event. There's a store opening in Brooklyn, and it's funny because it's gonna be in Williamsburg, where I was this morning. I'm debating whether or not I should bike because this whole day today, it's been saying that it will rain, and it only rained in the morning, and it hasn't rained since. And I don't know, like I haven't worn makeup all summer. It's just been so hot and humid that I can't even think about the idea of putting on makeup. Since I'm not doing my makeup, I think I need to amp up the jewelry a little bit. So I'm thinking of adding, I think adding these might be the move. These are from the Stevie collection from Majuri, who I am so grateful to be partnering with. You guys know I love my Majuri pieces. All of my jewelry is from Majuri. This guy, this is my wedding ring. And then you guys know I have worn this silver cuff all summer with every single outfit. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna bring it into the fall. These are the Stevie silver studs. Very, very beautiful. Such a nice pair of earrings to have in my collection. Could also go with the classic Stevie hoops. These are the earrings that made the Stevie collection such an iconic collection from Majuri. What makes these so special and unique from all the other lines that Majuri has come out with is that you can actually remove the link and replace it with a different color. Look at how gorgeous this sodalite is. Jewelry really is about making it your own and about adding the right pop of color. This is also from the Stevie collection, and I love this ring. I think it's such a nice addition because it just has a very different silhouette on my hand than the other rings that I own. The ring has definitely become part of my everyday jewelry, and that's the one thing that keeps me going back to my jewelry is every single piece that I've owned from them, like my daily hoop earrings, bangle, my rings. I really wear them and make them my own, and they become part of my daily existence. Everything that I mentioned and all my favorite pieces will be down in the description if you guys want to check them out. I think I'm going to wear a little heel. This is for me a little heel, and I think this is the bag for the outfit because overall the outfit is quite simple with the black, the silver jewelry, and the blue. So that's where I think this is still kind of like hanging on to summer a little bit because it's a nice summery bag. But I love this bag because it's definitely a statement and it's really fun, and I can only wear it when I'm not working, and I can bring like a tiny camera and my essentials because obviously I can't put that much in here. But this is the outfit, and I am probably just gonna be there for around 30 minutes or so, just because tonight is my last evening solo before Yoni comes, and not that I have any big plans or anything, but yeah, I'm just not feeling that social, but I still want to go. So yeah, we're gonna catch the subway, be there for a bit, and then come home. Morning. I just got ready for the day. I was trying to get dressed and realized like I can't get myself to wear shorts, to wear any of the summer things that I've been wearing just because I've worn everything so much. So I scavenged these camo pants from the depth of my closet, and they were a little bit big, so I took this silver ring from my Sonia Lee bag. They like cinch in the waist a little bit just because they were slightly big, where they were a little too big and easily falling off me. This tank top from Le Bon Shop, and my favorite market bag from Digo Studios, and my, what are these? My Bonnie Clyde sunglasses. Plan for the day is Yoni's already in flight. He is on his way here, so I have a countdown until I have to be back home. Not that I have any big plans or anything, but I do want to, I do have some errands to run. For one, I want to go scan these family photos that I brought back from Romania when I was there. Some really lovely family photos that I would love to, one, just have with me, but then also to frame some of them. I think it would be a really nice touch in the apartment. Some of these photos are just absolutely beautiful, but obviously I don't want to frame or keep the originals just because these are my grandparents' photos. When I was at my grandparents' apartment in Bucharest, I was just sifting through this huge box of family photos, and yeah, this is my grandpa playing the cello. This iconic photo of my parents right here. They were recently dating. Like, I don't think that they were married in this photo yet. And they had just gone hiking. My parents were telling me so many stories of them that they were going hiking all the time through all these different like trails. They were doing backpacking and camping in Romania. Just like they're so young and excited for life, and they're just, I don't know, so cute. And then this is my grandma right here. In this photo, she has a map in her hand, so they might have been traveling, but there's just something about this picture that I really love. The way it's composed, her outfit, the way she's standing, her hair. There's just some photos that I think, sadly, my generation and our generation and the ones after us will no longer be able to have, like, singular photos like this that cannot be reprinted. They were just, I think you can somehow travel in time so differently looking at these photos, and they have so much more meaning and beauty and yeah, meaning compared to all the photos that we take with our phones. The photos that we take with our phones almost feel like just meaningless, or I don't know how to explain it. Maybe this is just like the nostalgia in me talking. Look at this photo of my grandma that my grandpa took of her. Like, gorgeous. And this is her right here too. It's just so beautiful also to see the genes and like the facial features and who looks like who and who has whose features. I don't know. I love looking at family photos. I am going to take the subway over to Soho and try to see if I can get these scanned and how long it would take. I wanted to go to the farmer's market just to visit, since it is today and I'll be in the city already. I can just take the subway up to the farmer's market, get a few things from there. I want to clean the apartment slightly for when Yoni gets home. And I wanted to also make him a yummy dinner, so I gotta get some ingredients for that. It would be so nice to come home from the airport, take a shower, unpack all that, and then you can eat like a very yummy. I'm thinking I'm gonna make the classic gingery chicken garlic soup that I've made several times from Molly Boz's first recipe book. I don't have, because I posted a video yesterday, I don't have any urgent work to do, so I would kind of like to take this day to just be in the city. Hi guys, I just got back home. Look at my pretty flowers that I got at the market. I think these are the lilas, or I think, but they're very beautiful. and I could not resist. I wanted to show you everything that I got at the market and also what I got at the grocery store. Not that I got anything that interesting at the grocery store, but I might as well just show you. I came home, dropped everything off from the market, then I went to the grocery store, got things from there, and now I got back home. I am sweaty, I am hot, I am thirsty. Surprisingly not hungry, so at least there's one thing. But this is everything I got at the market because I know you guys want to know. You will not be surprised when I tell you I got some tomatoes, a few kinds. I got my favorites, the ones that have, I need to figure out what species or like kind of tomatoes these are, but they're the ones that have the gold, like gold striping on them, very light gold striping. I really love these tomatoes. I got a bunch of peppers because I want to make some roasted marinated peppers, like the Romanian ones. Got some garlic, parsley, got 2 regular zucchinis, and then also, and 3 of these like very cute globe zucchinis. Got 2 kinds of string beans because I want to make that Romanian string bean salad that I posted on my Instagram for the recipe. You guys can go over there. I also got these beautiful flat, I don't know what these are called, rosy, like heirloom, I don't know what these are called, but I'm also gonna put these, not the actual pod, but the beans inside. I'm gonna put those in this salad. Oh no! This tomato was so cute and it got squished. I got some more tomatoes, including a tomato almost the size of my head. This I'm going to just eat like a steak, or I'm just gonna I don't know how I'm gonna eat this, but I have to eat this in a special way. I might make like a really thick slice for a sandwich that will be just a grilled bread, a slice of grilled sourdough bread with some mayo and a very thick slice of tomato and some salt and pepper. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do with this because I want like a very thick slice of tomato. And I also got some more like normal sized heirloom tomatoes. And now from the grocery store, I specifically went because I want to make Yoni this chicken, rice, ginger, garlic soup that I've made many times. You will recognize the recipe if you watch my videos. He loves that soup. I love that soup. I made it the first day when I came back from my trip, when I got back to New York. That was the thing that I wanted to eat because it's just so nourishing and delicious and healthy, and we're approaching soup season, and yeah, I just wanted to make it for him so when he gets home it's gonna be a nice little meal for him to have. So I wanted to get some ingredients because I didn't have what I needed for that. That's why I went to the grocery store as well. And of course I also picked up some other things because that's what you do. I got some Yasso bars. Obsessed with these Yasso bars, specifically the fudge chocolate chunk. This is the one that is covered in chocolate. Something about it. These are addicting and they're amazing. And if you don't know about Yasso bars, they are frozen Greek yogurt bars. So they're not regular ice cream, but they taste like normal ice cream. And there's 4 grams of protein in one. Of course, got some eggs, some green onion, some cilantro for the soup, some jalapenos, which are also for the soup, and some limes, some garlic. This will all go in the soup, and some ginger, also for the soup. I got 4 chicken breasts because I want to make, as I said, a big batch of this soup to have throughout, like, for the next couple of days, because you do not get sick of it. I'm usually somebody that doesn't like eating the same thing again when it comes to leftovers, except for a few things, and this soup is one of them. Some strawberry jam for Yoni's PB&Js, some steak, and some coffee. I got Partners Coffee for filtered coffee because we have also a filter coffee machine. And then Oslo coffee for the espresso blend. Both local, Brooklyn made, Brooklyn roasted coffee. And a few drinky drinks, which I probably will have one right now.
I'm using individual
just prepped 2 loaves of zucchini bread. I haven't made this in so long, and I used to make zucchini bread all the time when we lived in Seattle, and it's one of Yoni's favorites. I think second favorite, banana bread, probably takes first place. I made a big batch. I couldn't remember what recipe I used to follow, so I just chose one, and we'll see how it goes. It was funny because I've been making this while watching the new episode of the Great British Baking Show. And I think this is the first time that I was actually baking while watching the show, which is funny because anytime I watch the show, it gives me the urge to bake something. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. Yoni just landed. I'm going to go downstairs, get the vacuum, clean up a little bit, and then I'm gonna make the soup, which won't take very long, but it should all be ready by the time he comes.